you wouldn't want to take anything that isn't damage and then just go. So that was really nice. Stephanie says hello. Hello, Stephanie. Hi. Send me a challenge, okay? Okay. Happy Monday. So here, I mean, pay 1, take the thing, scrap the scout. I mean, we're popping 10 damage here. I mean, it's turn 5. Like on turn 5, we have them at 33. I don't start using it until second or third deck unless I have extra trade lying around. Revenger is the most OP card. I don't think that's true. We're gonna take the Parasite here. I mean, right now, I just feel like I win this game. I might be missing something. I'm welcome to be missing something, right? She was just saying she'd given you a break from challenges. Yeah, that's a break I didn't ask for, though. That's a break I didn't ask for. I told her to keep sending me challenges. Steph, keep sending me challenges. What are you doing? Wait, I could take Predator and do damage. Ooh, that's exciting. Let's do that instead. Oh! Oh! Yo, what's up, Bufflord? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Is Revenger better than Ravager? Oh, yes. Much, much better. PC broken, can't watch backs in full HD screen. I am so sorry. $14 to $35. I mean, bases are nerfed. Bases get a significant nerf. If a base comes out, you adjust. You get 3 to kill it. Like, you're halfway to killing most bases in the game. You are halfway, if not 75% of the way to killing most bases in the game, just by having that over on the left side. Is our we're gonna have a quick little reset here. Ah! Yo, what's up, Ken? I mean, this is just a routing here. Bases are nice for soaking damage. I'm not saying they are nice for soaking damage. They're just nerfed because they ain't gonna last a long time. Part of the benefit of bases is not just them soaking damage, but them staying out more than once. This game's just over. That's it. We went mega aggro. We use this every single turn. Love that. Look at that. They're putting missiles. They're loading up the scout. That art, 10 out of 10 for the art. Getting some missiles. We gotta arm the scouts. We'll use the Total War. That's gonna be game number 1 victory. All right. That didn't seem like much going on there. We just kind of took the things that do the damage. It did well. We used the ability every single turn. That also did well. I mean, this harkens back to what was it? Rushed efficiency, ruthless efficiency. Back when you could choose to spend a trade to scrap out a card from your hand. Here, we're choosing to use trade for something else, which is the damage. So, for those of us who are scrap scouters, right? The reason we do that is because we want our Vipers to be doing the full amount of their damage set all the way through the game. Because if you can make it to, you know, the 4 to 5 deck cycle and you get them, you don't bottom deck them, like you get that damage, that's 8 to 10 damage, which represents, you know, 20% of the authority total for your opponent. So in that mindset, right? In that mindset, the same thing would apply here. If we use Total War every single turn, I mean, the game doesn't last that long, right? But if we use Total War every single turn, I mean, that ends up being more than 20%. More than 20% of my opponent's authority. And that doesn't even include scrapping scouts and not worrying about the Vipers. So that's the idea here. Like this, I think this arena would probably behoove people who are who are better already at kind of the strategy of trying to default to scrapping scouts, like the people who already think that way, I think are going to benefit from this arena more than others, because they're going to already be using that mindset that says, I want to try to rack up as much damage as possible because that's how I win the game. I think that's going to be it's going to be a benefit. Faux show. We'll take the gunship. The Revenger pops up. We'll do the damage. 4242. So we could Central Station. It's kind of a weird buy there. I mean, we're gonna take the card, right? Like, we're just going aggro. We're neglecting any semblance. So right now, the way I'm looking at this, I'm neglecting any semblance of deck synergy. Okay. Our opponents are also making some very strange choices. They are trying to play so slow. I don't know why they're trying to play so slow. Take the 2 there, do the 4. 35 to 35, but we're the ones who have damage. So, like, I just can't see this going very well for our opponent here. 32 to 35, we've taken all the damage cards, and we're just going to keep cycling that damage through. You know, and I think we'll be able to just kind of, like, just win, I guess, is the way to put it. Here we're going to take the Peacekeeper. Or we could take a 5. See, this is a good example. This is damage now. So why don't we go 5 for Parasite? And then let's pay the 1 to get the damage. Once again, just using the damage every single time it comes up. I don't want to keep giving them reach with that. I'd rather they draw back into it. 25 to 30. Even on a dead hand, you can't whiff with no damage. So this gets rid of the whiff. This gets rid of the whiff. You at least get 3 if you want it. Here we get 2 on Predator or 3 on Orbital. They'll use the Total War, I would assume. Yo, what's up, Fire Driller? I didn't know this was the card set for this arena. I see Peacekeeper and just have to have it. It's just Colony Wars. So we'll take the damage and draw. I'd rather do damage now than anything else, so we'll do damage now, not take anything else. I mean, just very, very straightforward. Very straightforward, okay? That's it. That's it. We're just moving. That's it. Put your blinders on. Make some weird plays. Like, we didn't take Peacekeeper. We took Parasite and then did 3 damage now. I think that's a stronger play in the long run. We're just trying to beat our opponent to 0, right? I assumed you would be, Silent Hell. I assumed you would be. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. So that's it. I mean, that's what we're doing here. Parasite here, actually, we could take the Plasma. We could take the Plasma and then do less damage than we could otherwise. So why would I do that? So let's go ahead and do the let's do the 6. Get rid of these. Snag a draw. Do damage before we try to talk ourselves out of it. 6 to 27. And now we'll see what happens. And that's game. Done. So, I mean, I think the hardest part is making plays that seem really, really weird. like not using a Parasite to take a Plasma Event directly into play when available. And instead taking the damage. Not taking Peacekeeper and taking Parasite so you can do the Total War. Doing Total War every turn. That seems, right? Like, that's all you've seen here in 2 games, is me doing Total War every single turn and taking every single high-value damage card I can get my hands on at the cost of any synergy in my deck whatsoever. Ignore the synergy. I don't care. I've only taken, like, what, 6 different cards so far? I've taken Predators, Lancers, Revenger, Parasite. I took a BattleBot once. A gunship. Any questions? I mean, that's it, right? Like, I don't know. Let's give a test here as well. So they took a couple of finagles there. let's give a test here, okay? We're gonna not use Total War, and we're gonna leave the scrap out for them. Let's see. This is me experimenting on your guys' behalf, okay? Total War or Swarmer? I did Total War. I did Total War in our first game on stream here when I had the opportunity to buy a Swarmer with that last one. Ended up winning. Anecdotal though, anecdotal evidence, small sample size, only one. So we're leaving scrap, okay? This is we're actually leaving scrap here. I think the rush is more important. We put a lot more damage in our deck than our opponent, and I think the speed of the game doesn't matter. I think the speed of the game is something that we're just going to be able to come back from. It's not relevant. But this is awkward. 4 damage later or 3 damage now? 3 damage now. Of things I could take the battle bot for 2 damage here, but I don't think it's really going to help. Instead, I'm actually going to take the warning beacon because this is 2 damage, or 2 damage. I'm going to take the warning beacon so they can't get that into play. Like these are the plays I'm talking about. At least from this is just I'm running on intuition here. Like this is just shooting from the hip. They bottom deck the convoy bot anyway. First thing I'm doing every single turn, we're going to use Total War. Now, once again, we got that 2 damage situation. BattleBot's going to be totally okay here because we did take that warning beacon, so maybe those will sync up. 24 to 43. You just got to put the blinders on. Unless you had something super spiffy on the trade row early on. Yeah. Reef for ally. No, see, okay, so this is something I've kind of been like hitting on, but like no synergy. I'm running synergyless. Sans synergy. Damage value for what I can pay. Total War every single turn. That's the way that these games are just running away from our opponents before they know what they're doing. Like, you can't take a trade hauler here. Do you see what I'm doing? You can't take a trade hauler here. Like, the amount of damage output we have is absurd. Like, it's game. It's game. Like, game's over. I'm running no synergy, high value, Predator, Lancer, Ravager, like, Convoy, Gunship, you name it. And then I'm using Total War every single turn because, think about this. It's turn 13, okay? Divide that by 2 like it's our opponent's turn. So let's say we've had 6 turns, okay? 6 times 3 for 18. We've done 18 damage this game using Total War. 18, add that to what they have right now, they're actually winning the game. They aren't winning the game. I can math. It's early. Let me drink some more of my vegetable juice. Jeez, backs. They aren't winning the game. They aren't winning the game. But they have 18 more. And they concede. Okay, so, I mean, we're just gonna keep, I mean, this is the strategy. That's it. That's what you do here. I don't think there's any cuteness to apply here. We're on a 3-0. We're running damage as hard into our opponent's face as possible. Here's the test! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a test. All right. Arguably one of the best Star Realms players of all time. Let's run the test. I think we have to call an audible. There's not a single aggressive card out here. We may have to wait on an aggressive card. What? Identical starts? What? We both have Repair on Star March. Oh man. Okay. There's no aggro, guys. It's a full audible for the last 3 games. Okay, full audible. Time for a reassessment. Frontier Fair is good here. Frontier Fair is good here. Yeah, that's good. We get Wrecker. What a slow game. Orbital platform, platform shoes, activated. We'll take Ravager here for just the damage. I feel comfortable here with the way that this the opening of this game went, that we now can kind of move, we can move back into our aggro. So now we can just go back into hyper aggro. I think we played the opening. So, interesting. So what I'm trying to figure out, we get a Repair Bot twice in our first draw, so Repair Bot's done. I'm out. I'm over Repair Bot. Me and Repair Bot are not friends anymore. He made us discard a card. That was pretty nice of him. We will take the Heavy Cruiser, but I am out. 39-37, close match. Really like how this is looking for us, though. I'm in. Keep all your cards, dude. I'm okay. I'm good. So 34-33. I'm just gonna play this as fast as possible. That's it. Yo, what's up, Viper? How you doing, buddy? So is the game about finding the threshold where you can go aggro and then pivoting directly into it? Because that's what we've done here. What we've done here is we've played the opening because the opening was so tenuous. It was so strange between both of us, and then we just kind of ran with it, you know. So we could go up to 5. Let's try to pop something down for 5. It's gonna be all right. Oh. Not bad, man. I got my first arena win last week at the opening match against you that I lost. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on the, I think I saw you post that on the page. Congrats, man. So here, we can get rid of both these, and we still have some room to play. Because we can still do this, we can still take Predator. That's not good. I think we got it though. I think we got it, guys. I think we did it. So we turned the corner. We turned the corner and we just ran with it. He's got to get rid of both of these. Trying to really sync up the kill. We bought him the heavy, so we actually did get to play the heavy one time. But this is game. This is 4 damage. So we're gonna stay. We're gonna stay on our run. We're gonna keep making it happen. Is he keeping cargo? Okay. I was gonna try. I would need to send him a message or something at that point. Jeez. All right, so we take it. Woo! We keep the 4-0 alive. We keep running. So what we did. So what we did here, okay? All I did there, as far as like trying to analyze, we found a point to pivot in aggro, and we didn't get caught up taking other cards. That's it. You say Silo still might have been worth it. I don't know. If you're not being sarcastic, I disagree. And if you're being sarcastic, I disagree. All right, let's go for number 5. Wow, I didn't expect to get through a whole arena run. So I'm just streaming right here because new arena, new times. Let's get some examples of what we can or cannot do in this arena. Trying to make things happen. And then I gotta go to work. So, but this is you know, we can get in here and mess around. 4-2 in under an hour on the bus this morning. There you go. The games go they go so quick. And listen to some Death Cab. Ooh, it's not Death Cab. Not Death Cab. Close though. Quick in a good way, unlike last week's arena. Yeah, for sure. This is a nice change of pace, I assume, right? Is there any adjustment necessary to this format? Any adjustment necessary? It's a very aggro format. It's a very aggressive format. I mean, you kind of got to make the call about, you know. So here, I mean, this is Swarmer and Total War here. Start off strong. Get the damage. Get damage out. Keep in mind, I mean, I don't know, take a piece of tape, put it on your phone, on your monitor or whatever that says, if your opponent hits 0, you win. And that's the principle I've been trying to apply for the last 4 games here. Get them to 0 before they get us to 0, and we win the game. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit of a hiccup. Good thing I have a lot of time there. Okay. I gotta blow my nose real quick. I often have 1 trade left over. Well, that's gonna be perfect for this format. That's exactly what you want. And you can use it. So what's our aggro choice here? They took cargo. Maybe Repair Bot is actually a little bit better here. Oh, wait. Do we go central? There's no aggro offering here. Orbital doesn't actually get us anything. It's not going to cycle into anything we want. Like, Swarmer isn't necessarily something we want, right? Repair Bot, damage, but we could go central and take that into Orbital or Factory. They're going to get Aging Battleship. So my thought here is, what do we do to counter that? And I like taking central, and then our next hand going into Orbital. Let's try it. Let's go a little off base here for our 5th game. Let's go bases. Let's try to move into bases here. Now let's see what that looks like. So we're going for a lot of different angles here. Interesting. Didn't see that coming. I mean, do we just go back into aggro now that they did that? I think so. I think we'll just pivot back. Let's just pivot back into what we want to do from the very beginning. That's a very interesting decision. I think that was a mistake. They should have taken the Aging Battleship. I don't see a world where they shouldn't have taken it in that instance. Regardless of the fact that they now have it in their deck. We will, Falcon. I don't want the Factory World entering the game in any way, shape, or form. Send the Orbital back, and then we should, in theory, be able to keep the Central out, unless they get rid of the Repair Bot. Even with Total War. So this is really good for us. This is a good setup. They get the Repair Bot in time, and there it is. So they'll have 3. Do they take Cargo, Patrol? fact they've been able to scrap out, it's been pretty bad for us. 2 up on Lancer. So now we can scrap here, use this for Total War, and we're just gonna keep that up. We're gonna keep that up. Damage, 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 damage now, and it's gonna be a race, I think, because if we don't win this race, we lose. Like, this actually is a race because they built a pretty good deck. They built a pretty formidable deck with some pretty high cost cards out there, and it certainly has me nervous. Well, that's okay. Perfect. $23.43, we get more damage in our deck. We have a 20 authority lead, a lot of damage, and that damage, we have guaranteed damage every single turn that we want to use it at least. We've gotten rid of the big cards that would be a problem. I can appreciate that our opponent does have the Imperial Frigate avatar. They seem to be doing... they seem to be making good life decisions. 12's gonna bring it a lot closer here. 15, sorry. 28 to 23. So 20 to 28, continuing with damage. We can put this into a Parasite. We'll see. Like I said, it's gonna be close. However it ends up, it's gonna be close because they built a pretty good damage output here. Their last hand is gonna be a bit empty, but you got to keep in mind this is 3 plus 3. This is 6 damage, taking us down to 8, and we got 5 and 3 plus 3. Wait, 5. Yeah, so we have 11, and we're gonna have to get rid of the Bioformer. That's why we waited. That's why we did it in the order that we did do that. 13-14. Whew. Okay. Like I said, it's gonna be a nail biter. It's gonna be a nail biter. They should have used damage right there. That was a mistake to take this card. I don't think there's anything there I would want. Let's just draw. These people aren't your friends. All right, 7 to 11, 2 discards. Can we hold on? I mean, they already scrapped out the aging. Orbital after making them discard 2. That's gotta be that's pretty brutal. It looks like we're gonna survive for a 5-0, so we're gonna go up to 5-0. Hopefully this has given everybody some insight into ways to play this format, which is put your blinders on, okay? Put your blinders on and make weird plays. Make the strange plays that even you don't agree with, that are the most aggressive plays you could possibly make. Proud of the good plays we're making recently. Thanks to watching you, Sam. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, Viper. I'm just glad that you're finding yourself learning and entertained in some way, shape, or form. All right, so we're 5-0. Can we do the 6-0? A quick 6-0? Let's find out. What's up, Cranky? Welcome. Can we see what that arena foil is? No spoilers for anybody who knows what it is already, but let's find out. Ooh. So far, feeling pretty good. We've had a really good run. Really, really good run here. I disagree with that. Doing damage is aggro in this format. Because you can whiff a hand and still have 3 damage. It doesn't matter. You always have 3 damage. 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 If you do your 3 damage every single turn, we've done our 3 damage all but maybe like 2 turns. Turn 16 right now. So we've done what? 24. We've done 50% of our opponent's authority total in damage. Six and 0. That's the fastest 6-0 I think I've ever seen in an arena. Let me tell you. 6-0. You guys ready for a foil reveal? You guys ready for a foil reveal? What do we got? What do we got? What's the card? Oh, yes!